Hello and welcome back to the video coverage of the Appraisery 2015 Android Netrunner Regionals. We're down to the top 4 and now it's Dale on the left with Near Earth Hub versus Mon on the right with Valencia Estevez. Now it looks like both players are ready to go. And Dale starts off stalling a card in a remote. It looks like it's a Jackson. He draws off the Jackson. Ices up R&D. Now I apologize we weren't able to move that credit stack away to see how many credits Dale has. It looks like Mon is starting to count something. He's a very precise player. I've had a few games with him and he's always deliberating what the next move is. And Valencia is one of the runners that wasn't really that popular when Order and Chaos dropped, but as the meta developed, it appeared that she's actually one of the stronger ones. That bad publicity is really going to help in trashing stuff. It looks like we have a run on HQ, and Mon elects to leave the Sansan. Though Sansan City Grid is one of those cards you trash on site. This early in the game with no economy set up, you're going down to 1 credit in the case of Valencia. To get rid of it, it's not that worth it. It looks like he's setting up his drip economy for this turn. I wonder what he's going to do with this last few clicks. It looks like he just takes a credit. Now, as I was saying, that bad publicity guaranteed in Valencia Estevez makes a corp really scared of setting up a scoring remote because she can just blackmail through it. We've got Dale now setting up another remote, moneying up with Sweeps Week, icing up HQ. Daily Cast is starting to one of the more popular imports in Anarch right now. Anarch decks have been moving towards resource economy. Some of them have been playing Career Fair, which is actually a really good import. And the days of Tag Me Anarch is not as strong as it used to be. Dale forces the Jackson pop. Shuffles in his entire archives into R&D, which is not that bad a play. Getting Jackson out of the way this early just lets you avoid complications later. But this late in the tournament, everyone knows that this version of Near Earth Hub that Dale is packing is actually the Butcher Shop variant. And against that deck, you really don't want to be running as often as you do versus the Astrobiotics variant, because it can just pop a mid-seasons and kill you when you steal an agenda. There's another remote from Near Earth Hub. Dale rests some marked accounts and loads it up. And we get another Sweeps Week. So now, both players have good econ, good drip econ. It all comes down to, at least for Valencia, timing her runs so that she can dodge getting tagged when she steals agendas, or making a really big glory run on R&D with a medium or two. I wonder how Mon is going to approach this game. We get a Dirty Laundry on the unrest remote, And we see the Sansan City Grid now. Dirty Laundry place for the trash. Oh, and you get one more credit because you actually have Bad Pub to help you trash that Sansan. It's wonderful that bad publicity generates up to 4 credits a turn. And again, this ID was really underrated in favor of Max. Edward Kim sort of settling in the middle of the ordering chaos runners. And there haven't been any cards from the Sansan cycle used in this game yet. We see the second Jackson and Mon scratching his head, thinking about whether or not to trash it. He's down to a few credits. He can get C-sourced here. It looks like I can't see how many credits Dale has, but if he gets C-source and scorched, might be a bad way to go. And it looks like it's just a second marked accounts. There we go. Thank you whoever moved that away. Shout out to the people from the Rumpus Room for lending us this camera, by the way. David and the rest of his crew. It looks like the corp has around 15 or so credits. So this means that the kill is probably not yet in hand. Or maybe Dale's trying to dodge I've had worse. We get another run on HQ, and there's the NAPD. Again, the bad pub doing work. NAPD is now a 5-2 agenda to score on the corp side, and it's only 3 credits to steal. Effectively, because you've got your bad publicity. And this is why Near Earth Hub's Butcher Shop variant is really strong. You just don't snap steal that NAPD because you can afford it. You have to think about whether or not you can dodge the mid-seasons that's probably coming. And there we go, Mon elects not to steal it, playing it safe, possibly signaling that he hasn't got any scorch protection in hand. So he makes a run on R&D, and we see the Data Raven, another core set classic. I really like this piece of ice. It's one of the most, how you say, fun pieces of ice, because you really have to be able to just say, have the scorch then, and scorch me if you have it. See what Mon does. He jacks out, looks like. Takes a credit for his last click. Another remote from Dale. I like this slow play from Near Earth Hub. Now, how diligently do you check remotes installed by Near Earth Hub? I played Dale a few times, and I know that he's not that scared of scaring agendas naked in R&D. I mean, in Near Earth Hub. And it is. But you know, it's the NAPD. It's actually a 5-2, so that's fine. You can leave it there to bait out. Mid-seasons. There's another HQ run, and that HQ ice hasn't been rezzed. I wonder what that is. Why Dale isn't rezzing it. Oh, but now we have an Astro script score. And generally in games versus NBN as the corporation, that first Astro script is going to dictate who wins the game or who controls the flow and tempo of the game. Because if the corp scores the first Astro, it's dangerous for the runner. And if the runner scores the first Astro, suddenly the corp's gonna have to dig for the second one. Moving on to the corp turn, it looks like both players are really taking their time here, because if whoever loses this game moves to a loser's bracket, can't lose any more games, and the winner is on a good standing. Here we go. Dale pops the mid-seasons. See for how many. That looks like trace for all but one of his credits. It looks like he's asking Mon if he do you want to just go tag me the whole game? And it looks like Mon takes the tags. So now you're tagged forever. It's time to throw caution in the wind and start busting through that data raven. There we go. It's 13 tags. You're never gonna shake that off. Let's see if the runner can win before he gets burned to death. Since you've only got a data raven in front of R&D, it's ridiculously porous, especially now that you have 13 tags. You just don't care anymore. So now you need to score 5 points. See if you can get it. We see an NAPD. Now we need 3 more points. Let's see another card. Oh my god! There we go. Wonderful. Near Hub was 1 turn away from killing the runner, it looks like. And R&D just spitting out agendas like nobody's business. Here we go. That's a wonderful, wonderful game. Congratulations to Mon moving up to the winner's bracket and Dale moving down to the loser's bracket.